Folks, we are officially live here at Absent Minded Edition with our new and returning friends for another exciting round, another exciting episode of Twitchpardy. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining today. Where are my items at? Perfect. I think hopefully everybody should be able to hear. If there's anybody in chat, just let me know if the audio levels are good. We'll start, moving left to right, always starting on the left. Classic me. Pawzum, welcome on back. This is your second round, and I believe you won your episode. Is that correct? Am I remembering that properly?
I did.
Wow. So, you're coming in, you've got your win. Any strategies you have for this next episode? You're with a new slate of guys. You're with a lot of different sensibilities here in terms of, trivia ability, trivia knowledge. How do you feel coming into this new round? Are you intimidated by Sick's sick American flag t-shirt? Let us know.
I'm just chilling, to be honest, and the only strategy is to have fun and relax. That's my strategy.
Ooh, an important one. You don't want, a lot of people, they get kind of blinded by the bright lights of Twitchpardy. Suddenly you forget who Hillary Clinton is and the Clinton kill list. Even I get a little tripped up. The bright lights affect me. But you know what? It's important to maintain composure. So I like that's your strategy going in. Welcome to everybody in chat. If everybody can confirm with me if everybody's audio sounds good as we're doing our intro. This is a fucking 2-bit operation, so I don't do it beforehand. But it's also, this is a democratic process. It's our Twitchpardy, but how beautiful. Sick, welcome on back. A riveting, probably the most competitive episode of Twitchpardy we've had so far. Was your episode with Mr. Curator Jake Christie, the Rurik, and yourself. How are you feeling? Honestly, if you took your score from that episode, you would have won pretty much any other week. How do you feel coming to this one? Do you feel like, you're battle tested, you're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm excited for whatever curveball you throw my way. I will say I was a bit offended that you had a whole Italian category. I wasn't even there.
It's important to call out your biases. It's important to do a little self-criticism here on the Absent Minded Edition program. So I will come out and say I apologize for that Italophobia, for not having an Italian icons category with our Italian icon present. That's on me. That's on me.
Thank you.
I'm listening. I'm learning. God's still working on me. All right. And hopefully I get better at each and every day, but really excited to have you back. I think this will be a real fun time. Hello. I think you're still live. So hello to everybody over in the Sick Degenerate chat. Here I am waving. You probably can't see me. Swipe up. Moving on. Lecreption, your first time coming in for Rookie of the Year. I'm very excited to have you. Friend of previous champion, JJ Jetplane, aka Jay. You've watched a couple times now. How does it feel to finally grace the digital Twitchpardy stage?
Yeah, happy to be here. Just part of the white passing Hispanic men that you keep in the back closet there. So happy to represent with Jay. Hello, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm just excited, and I'm doing the opposite of Pawzum. I'm going to be extremely nervous, talk very fast, and let that bright light just shine deeply into my eyes.
I like it. It's good to get a good bevy of strategies. A diversity of thought is so important. Everyone sounds good, by the way. Fantastic. I want to appreciate everybody's got such a fantastic audio setup. It's always important, a diversity, equity, inclusion. I like to include all setups for audio, both good and utter dog shit. 2 tin cans string together with a piece of string. We've had a prior contestant, Matt MJR. Shout out to Matt MJR. He competed via stop motion. He was getting just pixel by pixel changes. So we've had technical setups of all kind here, and we're welcoming. So I want to thank and celebrate the 10 FPS community out there. Swipe up to donate. Yeah, I think we have everybody's initial reaction. Any questions, folks, before we begin our new exciting round of Twitchpardy. I'm going to take the momentary silence as a no. So, normally I would require more consent, but in this one, silence is okay. Folks, we're going to switch over to the stream here. How beautiful. Twitchpardy9, thank you so much, everybody, for watching, both here, abroad, and maybe inside my home. There's nobody but me inside my home right now, hopefully. So thank you, everybody showing up. Round 1 of Twitchpardy begins now, and we start with DIY Masters. Next, keeping it P. Notice here in the answers to all of these questions, there will be a prominent P sound. Prominent P sound. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for keeping it P. Next up, we have Pax Americana. Now, it's said in the period of history following World War II, even to now, that we are faced with a relatively unknown period of tranquility and peace. And I thought, what's more appropriate to celebrate Pax Americana than to call it all the wars that have actually happened in that time. So we will be answering questions here about the many wars and exploits of the American Empire since 1945. Next, we have New Jersey Devils. I had to make up for not having Italian icons here, so I thought a New Jersey native could enjoy New Jersey Devil, but don't worry. These Devils are all famous to all of us, especially me in my heart. Next, we have famous racists. Now, you might be thinking, we talked about famous racists a lot, but let me specify, these are famous people that participate in races. So race car drivers, also known as racists. Next, we have, finally, tankies. This is going to be a picture category. So you're going to tell me where this famous tanky is from. Sick, the game has got you highlighted in gold at the bottom. Swipe up. So we'll start with you. Where are we going to go?
Oh my God. I think I have to, I'm contractually obligated. New Jersey Devils for 200.
New Jersey Devils for 200. Answer. This former New Jersey governor was most famous for his beach hogging and bridge closing. Sick.
Who is the big man, Chris Christie.
Chris Christie, the rotund man himself. 200 goes to you and the board. Fantastic start. Where are we going?
We'll take New Jersey Devils for 400.
New Jersey Devils for 400. Answer. This New Jersey-born actor is Scientology royalty and starred in classic movies like Battlefield Earth, Wild Hogs, and Grease. Pawzum.
Who is John Travolta?
John Travolta, that's right. You didn't massage that truth. Fantastic job. 400 points to you, and the board is yours.
I'll take DIY Masters for 200.
Ooh, DIY Masters for 200. Answer. Defense Distributed, an online open source software company, became infamous for releasing digital blueprints for this DIY craft item. Five, four, three, 2, 1. The famous craft item released by Defense Distributed around 2012, 3D printed guns. The Liberator, a little DIY project for home. And this one kind of gives you an idea for how this category is going to go. Pawzum, the board goes back to you. Where are we going?
DIY Masters for 400.
DIY Masters for 400. Answer. This eccentric shut-in was most famous for his DIY exhibitions that really blew up around college campuses in the 70s and 80s. Sick.
Who's the Unabomber?
That is correct. Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. A couple of DIY exhibitions, excuse me, that really made a splash. Fantastic job, Sick. Where are we going?
I'm glad I got that one. Let's do Pax Americana in honor of the shirt for 200, please.
Pax Americana for 200. Real Patriots, fact check this one. America started this war with a 2003 invasion that was justified by the debunked presence of WMDs. Sick.
What is the Iraq War?
Iraq War is correct. 1 million dead in the country, 37 million displaced. You hate to see it, but we had to get those dastardly WMDs out of there. Sick, the board goes back to you.
Yeah, they didn't exist. I'll take Pax Americana for 400.
Pax Americana for 400. Answer. This name of this 20-year war only references one country, but the war itself included secret bombing campaigns all over Southeast Asia. Lecreption.
What is the Vietnam War?
The Vietnam War is correct. That is right.
Oh, thank
Cambodia,
God.
Laos, it doesn't matter. If you're near, far, in between, you were unfortunately getting bombed illegally. Lecreption, the board goes back to you.
Give me keeping it P for 200.
Keeping it P for 200. Answer. It's surprising this currency isn't stronger in the market, considering it's the official one of India and Hyrule. Sick.
What are rupees?
Rupee, that is correct. Whether it's Modi or Link, they're spending those rupees. Sick, the board goes to you.
Let's do keeping it P for 400.
Keeping it P for 400. Answer. This high-intensity full-body exercise is the demon offspring of a push-up and a jumping jack. Lecreption.
What is a burpee?
A burpee, that is correct. Burpee, you've got it. We're seeing where it comes now. Lecreption, the board goes to you.
Keeping it P, 600, please.
Keeping it P for 600. Answer. Messed up too bad a couple hundred years ago, and you could have been banished to this type of settlement where convicts worked their sentences off with hard labor. Lecreption.
Was it prison camp?
Can we be more specific?
Oh. Penal colony?
That is correct. Penal colony is what we were looking for. It felt bad to give you a no on that, but penal colony is correct. Lecreption, the board goes to you.
Give me more P at 800.
Keeping it P for 800. Answer. The online youth don't just call works great anymore. Instead, they refer to a well-done piece of media as this mountainous term. Sick.
What is peak?
Peak, that is correct. Peak media. Absolutely wonderful job, Sick. The board goes to you.
Let's do keeping it P for 1,000.
Keeping it P for 1,000. Answer. Allegedly, one of the things that drove Elon Musk insane in the past couple years is the botched medical procedure that took place on this organ. Pawzum.
What is the penis?
That is correct. Fucked up his dick and lost his mind. Relatable as fuck, folks. Allegedly. Pawzum, the board goes to you.
Let's see. Tankies for 200.
Tankies for 200. Folks, tell me, where is this tanky from? Lecreption.
What is Overwatch? And I'm
That is
very
correct.
sad about
Reinhardt from Overwatch. One of our favorite tankies. Lecreption, the board goes to you.
Famous racists for 200.
Famous racist for 200. Answer. This famous racer really embodies the race car spirit with his multiple Piston Cup wins and Rusty's sponsorship. Lecreption.
Who is Lightning McQueen?
Ka-chow! That is correct. Lightning McQueen. 200 points, and the board goes to you, Lecreption. Where are we going?
Let's go famous racist for 400.
Famous racist for 400. Answer. This famous NASCAR driver helped fight off dastardly European influence and coined the famous phrase, if you ain't first, you're last. Sick.
Who's Ricky Bobby?
Ricky Bobby, that's right. Don't you put that voodoo on me. Board goes back to you, Kurt. Sir, excuse me.
Famous racist for 600.
Famous racist for 600. Answer. This racer was a prominent female NASCAR driver in the 2010s, though most saw her in GoDaddy commercials. Sick.
Who's Danica Patrick?
Danica Patrick, that's right. GoDaddy commercials and famously dated Aaron Rodgers there for a little bit. Sick. Board goes to you.
I didn't even know she raced cars. Famous racist for 800.
Famous racist for 800. Answer. It's appropriate that the 9/11 for NASCAR was in 2001 as well, when this legendary NASCAR driver suffered a fatal wreck at the Daytona 500. Lecreption.
Oh, who is Dale Earnhardt?
Dale Earnhardt Sr., that is correct. R.I.P. King. Raise hail, praise Dale, as they say. The board goes back to you, Lecreption.
Let's finish off famous racists.
Famous races for 1,000. Answer. This British F1 racing star holds the record for the most wins and most F1 championship titles, but is most famous to the online youth for being subtly referenced in Nicki Minaj's leaked new bodyverse. Lecreption.
Who is how do you say his name? Matt Verstappen?
Incorrect. I love the idea of Nicki Minaj fucking Max Verstappen, though. That's very funny.
I like it better than whoever she did.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ain't fuck Nikki, you fuck Nicole body. Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is allegedly who that verse is about and one of the most successful F1 drivers in the world. Lecreption, board goes back to you.
Tankies for 400.
Tankies for 400. Tell me, where is this tank from? Sick.
What is Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals, that is correct. I am a strange one trick. Little fun fact for the folks at home. Sick, board goes to you.
That's cringe. Tankies for 600.
Sometimes you have to embrace the cringe. Tankies for 600. Answer. Pawzum.
What is League of Legends?
League of Legends, Alistair from League of Legends, one of the newer models. Fantastic job. Pawzum, board goes to you.
Tankies for 800.
Tankies for 800. Answer. Pawzum.
What is Deadlock?
Deadlock, that is correct. Abrams, also named for one of the famous tanks. Pawzum, you're cruising. Where are we going?
Let's finish up Tankies.
Tankies for 1,000. Answer. Sick.
What is Team Fortress 2?
It's correct. Team Fortress 2. Just raw rip. I love it. Sick. Board goes to you. Where are we going?
I thought you were going somewhere else with that one. New Jersey Devils for 600.
New Jersey Devils for 600. Answer. Everyone remembers this New Jersey former politician's top op, Alexander Hamilton, but few remember him for his vice presidency or his alleged conspiracy to create a breakaway republic in the Southwest Territory. Sick.
Who is Aaron Burr?
You can call me Aaron Burr. By the way, I'm dropping Hamilton's. That is correct. Aaron Burr. 600 points, and the board goes to you, sir. Where are we going?
Go 800 New Jersey Devils.
800 for New Jersey Devils for 800, excuse me. This Ivy League university based in New Jersey has produced 81 Nobel laureates, 16 Fields medalists, countless war criminals, and many elite pedophiles. Sick.
I don't like this classification. What is Princeton?
Princeton is correct. Oh, no. Everybody from Princeton's totally chill. Never did a crime. Thank you for protecting the reputation of Princeton. They needed it, Sick. The board goes to you.
Finish off the Devils for 1,000.
New Jersey Devils for 1,000. Answer. This former U.S. Senator for New Jersey was convicted in 2024 on numerous counts of bribery, including one instance where he accepted literal gold bars in exchange for political favors. Sick.
Who is Menendez?
Bob Menendez, Tricky Bobby. That is correct. 1,000 and the board goes to you, Sick. Where are we going?
Let's do DIY Masters for 600.
DIY Masters for 600. Answer. This auto mechanic put his ingenuity to the test when he created a homemade tank out of a bulldozer and demolished several local buildings in Granby, Colorado. I'll take the nickname as well for this. Sick.
Who's Killdozer?
That is correct. Martin Heemeyer, a.k.a. Killdozer. Fantastic job, Sick. Board goes to you yet again.
DIY for 800.
DIY Masters for 800. Answer. Tetsuya Yamagami would have fit in well in the Fallout universe when he made a big splash at a Shinzo Abe rally with this DIY craft project item. Lecreption.
What is a gun?
That is correct. Improvised firearm, homemade shotgun, whatever you want to call it. DIY gun. You love to see it, folks. Allegedly, no. Violence is bad. Don't do anything. I'm not calling for anybody to be killed by anything. Lecreption, board goes to you.
600 Pax Americana.
Pax Americana for 600. Answer. This war fought in Iraq was basically the prequel to a later war and featured a multi-country coalition banding together to protect Kuwait. Sick.
What is Operation Desert Storm?
I will accept that. Operation Desert Storm, also known as the Persian Gulf War, aka the Gulf War. They had a lot of fun names for it. Sick. Board goes to you.
Finish off DIY Masters.
DIY Masters for 1,000. Answer. David Hahn sure was a self-starter when he turned his backyard into a super fun site after he used smoke detectors and other bits to try and make this. Sick.
What is a dirty bomb?
Incorrect. Not the answer we're looking for here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David Hahn turned his backyard into a super fun site trying to make a neutron source, also referred to sometimes as a nuclear reactor. Very close, Sick. Very close. This one was the only one not trying to kill somebody with a DIY craft. So a little bit of a misdirect there. Sick. Board goes to you.
Let's do 800.
Pax Americana for 800. Answer. This war, fought in the early 1950s, was fought on a divided Asian peninsula and has technically not ended. Sick.
What is the Korean War?
That is correct. The Korean War still not done because it's not signed a peace treaty. Round one's last question category, folks. Already such a lively game. Pax Americana for 1,000. Answer. America's been losing this war since LBJ declared it in the 1960s, though to be honest, the government isn't really trying to win it. Lecreption.
What's the war on drugs?
Incorrect. Not the answer we're looking for. War on drugs declared by Nixon. Though also we're not trying to win that war. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still beating America's ass today, folks. The war on poverty. The war on poverty. Very, very close with where you're going there, Lecreption. But round one is complete. Look at that, folks. Such a fantastic round. Good fighting, folks. Sick Degenerate 7,600. Pawzum at 2,800. Lecreption 1,400. Questions flying off the board. We have a lot of game left. We love to see it. Folks, any questions before we begin round two?
Can we not have Jersey questions?
The Jersey questions will be removed. Don't worry. They are gone. There's no worry there. Though to be fair, all those were national stories about Jersey. You know, Bob Menendez was one that made me laugh. Not just because of his alleged DR mishaps, but the gold bar is put a smile on my face every single time.
You said it was because he was Cuban, by the way.
You gotta love like older Democrats being like, listen, it's just a part of my culture. Andrew Cuomo, he's like, I'm not doing molestation, I'm Italian. I'm touching over here. Anyway, folks, round two of Twitchpardy begins now. And we start with Pop Girlies. Next, well-known underdogs. Political groupings. Call the doctor. In this one, you're going to want a close note of doctor there. That's going to help you with the answers to this category. Next, Pulitzer contenders. You're going to tell me who this famous journalist or news outlet is. And then finally, washed up entertainers. This is a picture category. Lecreption, your board.
Let's start with washed up entertainers.
Washed up entertainers for 400. Answer. Before we all knew him for making his wife bone dry, this right-wing commentator tried and failed to make it as a screenwriter in Hollywood. Sick.
Who is Ben Shapiro?
That is correct. And my wife has never been wet in her life. It's a medical disease. Fantastic job. Sick. Board goes to you.
Washed up entertainers for 800.
Washed up entertainers for 800. Answer. This right-wing grifter voiced a character on Arthur and failed at stand-up comedy before he became famous for his racism and yelling at his pregnant wife. Pawzum.
Who is Steven Crowder?
That is correct, Steven Crowder. That doesn't work for me either. Fantastic job, Pawzum. 800 to you, and the board is in your control.
Washed up entertainers for 1,200, please.
Washed up entertainers for 1,200. Answer. This former fallen star turned to stealing streamer valor and right-wing commentary when she couldn't land a role outside of B-list streaming shows. I won't be accepting female Ben Shapiro because that's technically his sister. So this is a tough one.
Wow, no one watches her shows apparently.
Pawzum.
Who is Abigail Shapiro?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect.
dang. I didn't know he had another sister.
No, this is, I was saying the female Ben Shapiro is his sister, though many call this woman unrelated to him the female Ben Shapiro because it's like if you gasified Ben Shapiro, really.
Okay.
Apologies if I misdirected you there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This former fallen star, Brett Cooper. Brett Cooper of the Daily Wire, formerly of the Daily Wire. Pawzum, board goes to you.
Washed up entertainers for 1600.
Washed up entertainers for 1600. Answer. This former classical liberal couldn't cut it in the comedy world before he decided to suck at right-wing grifting too. Sick.
Who's Ruben?
That's correct. Dave Rubin, formerly of the TYT, and now I don't even know what he's fucking doing, man. He's dog shit. Sick. Board goes to you.
Washed up entertainers for 2000.
Washed up entertainers for 2000. Answer. This right-wing commentator failed at acting for a few years before deciding he could make more money spouting brain-dead transphobic takes online. Sick.
Who's Michael Knowles?
Michael Knowles is correct. Who is Michael Knowles is a question I wish I did not know the answer to, but luckily $2,000 to you for knowing it. Where are we going next?
Let's do Pop Girlies for 4.
Ooh, Pop Girlies for 400. Answer. This pop girlie had her career revitalized when an internet meme featuring her song Symphony, paired with Lisa Frank-like dolphin images, exploded in the mid-2020s. Five, 4. Lecreption?
Who is Zara Larson?
That is correct. Zara Larson of Midnight Sun fame and also just wants you to be part of her symphony. Lecreption, the board is yours.
Pop Girlies for 1600.
Ooh, Pop Girlies for 1600. Answer. This lesbianal pop girlie had a lot of online liberals leaving the Pink Pony Club when she dared to express the opinion that maybe Democrats do mess up things too. Pawzum.
Who is Chapel Roan?
Chapel Roan is correct. They hate her because she spoke the truth. Pawzum, the board goes to you.
Pop Girlies for 800.
Pop Girlies for 800. Answer. This former Disney Channel actor hit the pop mainstream in the past couple of years and was a big social media hit off of her nonsense concert lines. Pawzum.
Who is Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina Carpenter, that is correct. Loves her man-child's board. Goes to you, Pawzum.
Pop Girlies for 1200.
Pop Girlies for 1200. Answer. This British pop girlie got famous on TikTok with her Y2K aesthetic and recently beefed with Minnie Mouse. Maybe this one's too much of a deep cut. I don't know. Lecreption?
Isn't it Pink Pantheress? Or who is Pink Pantheress?
That is correct. Pink Pantheress.
Oh, deep cut.
Fantastic job. Board goes to you.
Pop Girlies for 2000.
Pop Girlies for 2000. Answer. This 2-on singer may not have gotten her flowers in the early 2010s, but is definitely receiving them now that plenty of newbies are reheating her nachos. That's a little hint for you guys. Don't worry. Hopefully the stream doesn't get muted because that was pitch perfect. Lecreption.
It's Tina She. Or who is Tina She?
Tinashe, but yes, that is how you...
I don't know. I spent 3 minutes trying to remember how to say it properly.
Fantastic job, Tinashe. If anything, kind of speaks to how less than present she has been in the past couple of years. Oh fuck! Thank you so much for that. Tinashe is correct. 2,000 to you and control the board. Where are we going?
Let's do Call the Doctor for 400.
Call the Doctor for 400. Answer. The protagonist from this TV show is the American Rights Nightmare, as he's foreign and transitions every couple of years. Sick.
Who's Doctor Who?
That is correct, Doctor Who. Fantastic job. Sick. Board goes to you.
Call the doctor 800.
Call the doctor for 800. Answer. This children's book author never treated a patient, but did routinely cheat on his cancer-stricken wife, who later killed herself. Lecreption.
Who is Dr. Seuss?
That is correct, Dr. Seuss. He cheated on her in a house. He cheated on her all over the ex's blouse. Pretty fucked up of him, but Lecreption, the board goes to you.
Let's do call the doctor for 1200.
Call the doctor for 1200. Answer. This TV star physician failed to become the U.S. Senator for Pennsylvania in 2022, but does currently serve in the Trump administration. Pawzum.
Who is Dr. Oz?
Dr. Oz, that is correct. Mehmet Oz, the Turkish king, rise again. Pawzum, the board goes to you.
Call the doctor for 1600.
Call the doctor for 1600. Answer. This famous musical entertainer didn't go to medical school, though he could still prescribe you a Beats pill or suggest that you detox. Lecreption.
Who is Dr. Dre?
That is correct, Dr. Dre. Another famous doctor. I don't know about fantastic with some of those allegations, but Lecreption, the board goes to you.
Let's do call the doctor for 2000.
Call the doctor for 2000. Answer. This famous basketball player never made house calls, but won a ring with the Philadelphia 76ers, won several MVPs, and was named to the NBA 75th anniversary team in 2021. Sick.
Who's Dr. J?
Dr. J, Julius Irving, that is correct. Fantastic job, 2000 to you, and control the board. Where are we going?
Let's do, you know what? Let's do Pulitzer contenders for 400.
There we go. Pulitzer contenders for 400. Answer. This website was originally designed to inform true patriots of nefarious deep state plots, but was recently stolen and sold to the Onion. Sick.
What is InfoWars?
That's correct. Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv, folks. They're putting chemicals in Twitchpardy to make the contestants gay. Sick. The board goes back to you.
Let's do Pulitzer for 8.
Pulitzer contenders for 800. Answer. This online right-wing investigator proved that people with learning disabilities can grift too when he released his infamous expose on Minnesotan daycares. Sick.
Who's Nick Shirley?
That is correct. Nick Shirley. It's not ableism. I respect his efforts. Fantastic job. Sick. The board goes to you.
I'm just disappointed I know these. Can I do Pulitzer for 12?
Pulitzer contenders for 1200. Answer. This racist jigsaw puppet made into a real woman became famous for being banned on every app with a login screen before making it to the Trump White House. Sick.
Who's Laura I eat dog food for nothing loomer?
That is correct. Do you want to see my Twitter post? That's my best jigsaw voice. Did a terrible job, but sick. Thankfully, you can save me by moving on to the next question.
Let's do Pulitzer for 16.
Pulitzer contenders for 1600. Answer. This online news site was most famous for being the home of alt-right losers like Steve Bannon, Ben Shapiro, and Milo Yiannopoulos, and even had a black crime tag on its homepage for a time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe it's good that this is falling out of memory. Breitbart News. Breitbart News. Home of some real sickos. Shout out to Mr. Degenerate. Sick Degenerate, the board goes back to you.
Let's finish the category. Pulitzer 2000.
Pulitzer contenders for 2000. Answer. This far-right activist group founded by James O'Keefe is most famous for its deceptively edited sting operations in the late 2000s and early 2010s, including an operation against Acorn, where he pretended to be a pimp. Looking for the organization. Sick.
What is Project Veritas?
That is correct. Project Veritas. Fact checked by True Patriots. Fantastic job. A deep pull. The board goes to you, sir. Where are we going?
Let's do well-known underdogs for 400.
Well-known underdogs for 400. Answer. This beloved children's movie franchise from the 1990s was centered around a scrappy underdog junior hockey team coached by Emilio Estevez. Lecreption.
Who are the Mighty Ducks?
Mighty Ducks, that is correct. Don't we love it, folks? Three movies and a couple of series that were, I think, unrelated. Board goes back to you, Lecreption.
Let's do political groupings for 1200.
Ooh, political groupings for 1200. Answer. Many online liberals hate this political party because of the perceived transgressions of Jill Stein, who dared to run for president in 2016 and 2024. Sick.
What's the Green Party?
That is correct. The Green Party. Boo. Hiss. How dare you run candidates when we run terrible fucking unpopular candidates? That's enough editorializing by me. Sick. The board goes back to you.
It's all her fault. Political groupings for 800.
Political groupings for 800. Answer. This mainstream political party hopes to stop fascism with sternly worded social media posts and moving further right to capture the mythical moderate. Sick.
Who are the Democrats?
That is correct. The Democratic Party of the United States. Let's see if that strategy works, folks. Sick. The board goes to you.
Political for 4.
Political groupings for 400. Answer. This mainstream American political party is wary of big government programs like Medicare and Social Security and would rather fund smaller, community-based organizations like the U.S. military. Lecreption.
Who is the Republican Party?
That is the Republican Party. Always fighting for the little guy. Lecreption, the board goes to you.
All right. Well-known underdogs for 800.
Well-known underdogs for 800. Answer. This NBA team came back from a 3-1 lead in 2016 to beat the Golden State Warriors. Sick.
Who are the Cavs?
The Cleveland Cavaliers, led by one Mr. LeBron James. Fantastic job. The board goes to you, Sick.
Underdogs for 12.
Well-known underdogs for 1,200. Answer. This team pulled off 2 of the biggest upsets against major powerhouses in the mid-20th century. Lecreption.
Who are the U.S. men's hockey team?
Incorrect. Not the answer that we're looking for. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. This team pulled off 2 of the biggest upsets against major powerhouses in the mid-20th century, folks. North Vietnam, French and America back to back, folks.
Oh. Oh.
We love it when we get a groan. Sick. The board goes back to you.
1600.
Well-known
underdogs. Sorry.
Well-known underdogs for 1,600. Answer. This underdog continues to preserve its independence even with America's economic boot on its neck for the past 60 years. Sick.
What is Cuba?
That is correct. Hands off Cuba, folks. 60 years of that economic blockade, but Sick, the board goes back to you.
All right, let's do underdogs for 2000.
Well-known underdogs for 2000. Answer. This North American underdog liberated all its people from a major European power, and its Independence Day is a major holiday. Sick.
What is Mexico?
Incorrect. Not the answer that we're looking for. Lecreption.
What is the USA?
Unfortunate. We're getting even colder, folks. That is not the answer we were looking for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The only slave republic to free all its people, Haiti, freed itself from France in 1801, I believe. Might be 1804. But its Independence Day falls on New Year's Day. But it's a big celebration in my heart as well. Folks, Sick, the board goes to you.
Political groupings for 1600.
Political groupings for 1600. Answer. This political group in America is known for hating taxes, onerous regulations, and tyrannical age of consent laws. Pawzum.
What is the Libertarian Party?
That is correct. The Libertarians. Fantastic job, folks. We still have the final category here. Political groupings for 2000. Answer. In order to be considered a member of this political group, you cannot have a house. Sick.
What is socialist?
That is correct. Socialist. That's right, folks. Remember, socialism is when you have no house. Fantastic job, folks. We are at the final wager round. A fantastic episode of Twitchpardy. I hope everybody has had as much fun as I have. Groan-inducing questions aside. Reminder for those playing and for the folks at home, the Buzzinga final wager round happens in 3 stages. First, our contestants will see the category name. They will then go to the second stage, where really my favorite part of the game, which is gambling. They will wager their points from none to all the ones that they have going all in order to bet whether or not they will get the answer correct. Finally, once all bets are in, we will reveal the question, we will get our answers, and determine who wins Twitchpardy 9. Folks, before we begin, any questions? Sounds like no. Therefore, folks, here we go. Your category for your final wager round is Beanie Babies. There we are, folks. We've got all of our wagers in. Your clue for the final wager round, Beanie Babies. This alt-right Beanie Baby commentator is most famous for never removing his headwear, making shitty rock music, and receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Russian government in the late 2010s. Answers in now, please. Just waiting on one last response now, folks.
I didn't realize you had to press submit. My bad.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I was like, man, he's either writing the Bible. Fantastic job, folks. This alt-right Beanie Baby commentator is most famous for never removing his headwear, making shitty rock music, and receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Russian government in the late 2010s. Let's see what your answers were. First up, we have Lecreption. You answered, who makes Tim Pool? Hi, Mom. That is correct. Fantastic job, Tim Pool. The first person to surgically attach the beanie to his head and make, honestly, fantastic music. The song that we sing in our hearts. Let's see how much you bet. 5,000. You bet it all, and it was worth it. $10,000 on Tim Pool. Next, we move on. Pawzum. It's just time to see what you answered. You answered Tim Pool. That is correct. You wagered $5. Interesting. Maybe you thought I was going deep in the Beanie Baby bag, but regardless, $7,605 is your final, and you have it. Sick. Let's see what this is. Your answer for Beanie Babies. Tim Pool, that is correct. Did he bet it all? $2,800, making sure that he ended at least on a easy 20,000 if he lost. But regardless, folks, Sick Degenerate is our winner. Man, what a fantastic job. Sick, absolutely dominant performance here. Flying off, I could hear the clicking happen at Mach speed here. I know everybody was fighting to get this one. Such a fantastic effort and job done by all around. We'll start with Sick. Where can people find more Sick Degenerate? Where can we swipe up to get more Sick? Let us know now.
Well, first off, Absent, thank you so much for having me once again. I do really, really enjoy this show, and I'm so happy that you put on this thing. But you can find me anywhere and everywhere at Sick Degenerate. Very simple, very clean. Anywhere and everywhere you want to follow me, go right ahead.
That's right, folks. One of the few bright lights out of New Jersey right there. Please follow, swipe up on him all that you can. Next, Lecreption, fantastic job. A very strong showing today here at Twitchpardy. Honestly, 10,000 usually gets you pretty competitive. We had a supercharged performance put on today. Anything that you want to promote? Where can people find more Lecreption? If they want to find more Lecreption, put your address if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, so first and foremost, sick. Congratulations. Second of all, I'm coming back. Third of all, don't find me. Don't look for me. Don't look anywhere. But I do have some shout outs. Jay, I'm sorry, Senpai. Chelsea, hello. Hi, Mom. And other than that, don't look for me.
That's right, folks. Do not find him. Remember, Florida is a stand your ground state. That's not where he lives, though. Fantastic job. Pawzum. Another fantastic showing here. I want to say, at minimum, you win best setup because the CRT monitor, the stickers, there's a little Red Letter Media shout out there. Disavow. We don't mention any other non-affiliated content creators here, so you will be dinged an extra 500 points. But no, seriously, such a fantastic job. Anything that you'd like to promote? Where can people find more Pawzum?
Well, you can check out my Etsy shop. It's Awesome Possum Plush. If you would like to get a plush commission or a very cool keychain, you can check that place out. Or you can check out Twitter, which is Awesome Possum, and the O in Possum is a 0. And if you want to hear a very cool song, listen to Snarl at Your Friends by Violet Pony. It's a very good song.
Shout out. a lot of great creations. I have patroned Pawzum store many times. I even have the aforementioned little keychain here and even more various works. Fantastic craftsmanship. I wouldn't trust anyone else with my plush needs. All right, that's, and you know, you're buying local, so that you're doing a socialism by buying directly. But fantastic job, folks. Thank you again. One final round of applause. Thank you to all. We'll go behind the scenes now, but we will be right back with more probably chatting. Swipe up, follow, like, and subscribe, and we will be right back. Thank you so much.